and welcome to the MiniWarGaming Battle Report. Today we're playing Mission K of the Leviathan Tournament Companion, and we've got Emperor's Children using the Dread Talons army list versus the Aeldari with their index detachment. This battle report is brought to you by Wayland Games. More on that in a bit.
We play and call it work.
MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k Battle Report.
And here we have 2,000 points of Aeldari. Now, of course, with the Minotaur Field Manual, a few things did change. Eldar have been getting nerf after nerf after nerf, but they were stupidly powerful at the start of the edition. Well, let's take a look at what I brought, because I brought some good stuff and also some fun stuff to play against Austin today. So I decided to bring a Farseer with the Reader of Runes. I brought a Wayleaper Autarch. What you see is what you get. And I definitely brought a Fate's Messenger Death Jester. He is a very good addition to this force. I do have 2 units of 5 Rangers and 1 unit of 5 Striking Scorpions to support the front lines. 1 Warwalker with double Bright Lance, as well as a support weapon platform in the form of a D cannon. Very, very strong, that unit. Got 5 Fire Dragons in a Falcon with a Bright Lance. And I've got 5 Warp Spiders with Power Blades on the Exarch as well. Rounding out the support elements, I have 5 Swooping Hawks with the Exarch and the unit of 10 Guardians with the Bright Lance. I do have a Night Spinner to sort of like slow the enemy down and try to provide some out of line of sight support, but the changes means it might not be as accurate as it once was. And last but not least, a Wraith Knight, because I had 500 points to play with and I love the model. He's so cool. I kept him with the glaive and shield, and I gave him 2 shuriken cannons because I wanted to have a big stompy Wraith robot to go around and kill some Chaos Space Marines. Let's take a look at what the Emperor's Children have brought to the battle.
Alright, here is my Dread Talons Emperor's Children. Old models, but good nonetheless. Emperor's Children list, of course, has to be led by the big man himself, Lucius here, leading a Noise Marine unit, close combat weapons. Next would be Noise Marine unit, full sonic weaponry here. And hey, surprise, allied demonettes. They're being led by Celeste here, and they have their friend, the Demon Prince. Chaos Space Marine Demon Prince, not Demon Prince. Rhino with some Raptors there, Cursed Weapon on the Champ, Hellbrute, Twin Lasers, and the Fist, and some Renegade Troopers. I can't remember if that's their actual name.
I think they're like Traitor Guardsmen, I think is what they're called.
We both know what they are. Chaos Land Raider.
He's got more last cans than normal, see? He's got 6.
Secretly a heavy bolter, some Alpha Legion deception. Hellbrute with Fist, Hammer. Hammer is the Chain Fist. And then the final Rhino there for you. And 2 just bolter Noise Marines.
Very cool. There you have it, 2,000 points. Let's dive into deployment. Today's mission, we're playing as Mission K from the Tournament Pack, the Pariah Nexus Tournament Pack, which is Supply Drop, Rapid Escalation, which allows us to bring in Strat Reserve Battle Line units on the first turn, which is kind of cool, and Sweeping Engagement, which is one of the new deployments. Same name as the old one, but new, like, staggered Dawn of War deployment. Jury is still out on this one for me. I don't know, let me know in the comments, what do you think of the new deployment styles? I feel like it's a very aggressive deployment. Now in Supply Drop, of course, on the 4th battle round, one of the 3 objectives in No Man's Land will disappear. And then on the 5th battle round, one of the 3 objectives remains and is worth a lot of points, which is awesome. The ones in our deployment zones just stay there the whole time, and check it out. Brand new, cool looking Scary objective markers. Yeah. Only special people get those. And you're all special to me. Let's go for a attacker defender. A 5 to a 3. Do you have any infiltrating units?
Infiltrating, no, but I do have Deep Strike and reserves.
Okay, so no infiltrating units, so I'm going to let you defend, and I'm going to attack you, of course, which means you will start deploying first. We'll come back once we've done deploying. And here's the scoreboard brought to you by the MiniWarGaming Forge. Of course, you know where that is. The link is down below. You can get a whole variety of ones. I'm using Dave's today because Dave doesn't get to play much Warhammer anymore. So we miss you, Dave. Put a like in the video for Dave. And here we are deployed. I put my Wayleaper, I put my Swooping Hawks, my D Cannon, my this thing,
It's an Eldar unit.
It's a Night Spinner, there we go. Guardians with the Farseer, my big Wraith Knight just being annoying. We've got my Falcon with Fire Dragons, my Lone Op Fates Messenger. We got the Little Warp Spiders, the Scouting Warwalker. Unit of Rangers ready to kind of hopefully move block this if I goes first and just sacrifice themselves daily to prevent the sweep around. And then I've got a unit of Striking Scorpions and another Rangers in Strat Reserve. Now you've got 10 Demonettes, Celeste, and Raptors in Deep Strike.
Yeah.
And you've put 10
Noise Marines
with Bolters in Strat Reserve.
Yeah.
They're less than 200 points?
Yeah.
Or the 200 points on the nose?
It's Deep Strike for the Noise Marine.
So they are 190, which means they can come in turn 1, which is really cool, actually. Yeah. So we've got Noise Marines with noise weapons here. We've got the double cannon.
Double last cannon helper with fist.
Cool. We've got the guardsmen that should have stayed at home.
They're really thinking that now, probably.
We got Lucius with 10 combat Noise Marines in a Land Raider. The Super Demon Prince, his enhancement is actually kind of cool, gives you extra command points, which is neat. The Double Fist Hell Brute, the rocket launcher ran out of ammo, so he doesn't have a rocket launcher.
They're a lie.
And then we have another Rhino with Bolter Marines as well.
Yeah.
And there you have it, folks. We're ready to get started. You've decided to go tactical, right, Austin?
Yeah.
And I've decided to go tactical as well. But before that, a word from our sponsor, Wayland Games. A huge shout out to Wayland Games for sponsoring this battle report. Make sure you check them out for all your hobby needs. They have a large amount of stock. They ship to pretty much anywhere in the world on all of their products. So make sure you check the link in the description. It's thanks to them that we get to do a whole bunch of battle reports. So thank you, Wayland Games. We'll show you love. And if you can show them some too, that would be awesome. Now, to the game. Okay, are you ready to roll for first turn? And then we'll roll first turn, and then the game will begin, and then we'll roll to see where all this stuff is. Reserving, or I rolled a 5. You rolled
a 2, I
a
think.
2. That is an elf. Oh, that's very hard to read on camera. Very hard to read. Hopefully you can see them. I'm gonna zoom in real close like, that's a 2. Well, let's figure out which objective gets to disappear. So I'm gonna get Austin to roll. So the first one will be the alpha objective, which is the one that's going to go away on turn 4. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the first one to disappear, which shall be
4.
Number 4. So that is that middle objective is gonna disappear on turn 4. So now for the one that will remain, the Omega objective. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which one will remain?
4.
4, 5, 6. So we're gonna be fighting over that one. And good thing I deployed all my army on this side of the table. But good thing I'm elves, so I can move over there real fast. There you have it. So on turn 5, that one will disappear and that one will remain. We've got a battle on our hands. Well, I do have fate dice, 6 fate dice. Okay, I have a Farseer with Reader of Runes, so I'm just gonna keep all of these. It's gonna be good because I got a little fate dice farm over here, which will be nice. But other than that, turn number 1 for the elves. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my Woolwalker to essentially just scout up a little bit, just in case I need him to move out and shoot over there / shoot into here. But that's pretty much all I'm going to do with him. So on my turn 1, I've been given the order to establish a locus. That means I have to try get inside of my opponent's deployment zone to press buttons, or within range of the middle of the battlefield to do it. And containment, which is doing an action near the board edges of the battlefield. I do have 2 units prime in position for containment, which should be good. And then for establishing a locus, I might have to sacrifice my warp spiders, which does make me sad, but such is the life of the Aeldari. So I'll come back after movement, but essentially the warp spiders are more than likely going to flicker jump and get within range of the middle to establish a locus. I don't know if they can make it into the enemy deployment zone. With the new Minotaur Field Manual, anytime you start, anytime a unit starts an action, if they do another move for any reason, the action fails. So you can no longer flicker jump your warp spiders, then start an action, and then fire and fade them another 12 to complete the action where they need to go. So that's just not a trick you can do anymore. If anything, these rangers are going to move up to get wholly within range of this board edge to do a containment. And then on the far side, my autarch will more than likely just move up a little bit and contain this board edge. Now, because this one is disappearing early, I'm not going to worry too much about it, but this one will be worth 8 points at some point. So I think my Wraith Knight is going to beeline it that way. And we're going to try and do some damage and slow down some other parts of the enemy army. My Farseer does have to fortune, so on a 2+, he fortunes. He will make the Wraith Knight -1 to be wounded. He's nice and tough now. And then we're going to go ahead and, at the start of the command phase, grab one of the dice I have. So I'm going to grab one of the fate dices, thanks to Reader of Runes, and re-roll it into a 3. Nice, nice. And then at the end of the command phase, because they hold that objective, I'm going to... Ooh, I gain a 6. Excellent. That brings my... I have a decent amount of fate dice there. And there we have it. Turn 1 into movement. Let's see what the elders can do. And here we are after movement. D-Cannon sort of like moved up a little bit. So did the Guardians to keep the Farseer like nice in range of him. I did spend one of my 1s and turned it into a 6 with my Farseer special rule to advance the Wraith Knight up. And then because of the new pivot rules, I was able to like spin it and move 14 inches up instead of 16. It's kind of cool. I love that new pivoting rule change for like big monsters. He just caught right outside of the deployment zone to start containing. My warp spiders did not take a mortal wound with their flicker jump, and they're going to establish a locus. And then this unit of rangers just moved up, and they're in range of that objective, but move blocking that rhino. The Woolwalker did get within range of that objective marker, and the Falcon just kind of stayed there and is going to be looking at that rhino. In the meantime, the Night Spinner did move up to get in range of the rhino and some other things to maybe slow something down. But shooting phase is all about movement with Eldar. Of course, the Death Jester moved up, got in range of the rhino as well, so we'll see what happens with that. But with Fate's Messenger, he's actually quite dangerous, so hopefully he can do some damage. We're going to start with the Falcon, going to shoot into that rhino. I've got a Bright Lance and a Pulse Laser, so we'll start with the Bright Lance because it's just one shot. Hitting on 3s. It hits. So it hit. Does it wound? It does not wound. I'm going to use my Eldar wound reroll to wound. So that's 1 up -3 into the rhino. 5 up cover save because of the little building in the way.
That'd be not that.
That will go through. I'm not even going to risk it. I'm going to use one of my... I'm just going to use my 6. I'm going to do 8 damage to that rhino right away. Please. That's right. I just want that Bright Lance to do as much damage as possible. And I have a Pulse Laser, so 3 shots from Pulse Laser. I do have my hit roll left. Nope. And this is strength 9, so this needs 4s. That's 1, but it's only AP 2, so you get a 4 up save. 4 up save into the rhino. Oh, no. He's going to take it. And that's D6 damage. I can't use another fate dice here, but you have 2 wounds left. Does 4 wounds. The rhino will go down. Deadly Demise. Does it explode? Oh, it does not. Okay. And then there are 10 models that will get out. Okay. We're just going to roll it now and then bring them out after, even though technically it's the other way around. 1 mortal wound. So 1 takes a damage. Well, now that they're all gotten out of the rhino, my Death Jester is going to bring death to them. Sustained. He's going to pick the sustained 3 profile. He hits on 2s. Nice. He's going to get 1 free reroll to hit. And he's going to turn this into a 6 with his ability, Bop, Fate's Messenger, which will give him 3 more hits. Oh, buddy. Yep, he definitely needed it. And then strength 6, so 3s to wound with dev wounds. And I'm going to use one of my Eldar reroll there. So that's 4 at AP 1. These are all 2 damage if they go through.
So 4 ups.
4s. That is 1. Ooh, very nicely done. Just the one that's wounded goes down. And you owe me, oh, you already battleships, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. The Woolwalker is going to shoot double Bright Lance into them as well. On 3s. Ooh. Where was that for the Death Jester?
Caught the Death
on
Jester
2s
slacking.
with an Eldar reroll. 2 at AP 3 into
so
the
6.
Yeah. With a minimum of, so that's 2 of them will go down. a minimum of 3 damage each with the Bright Lances. So now we're going to go ahead and do the Night Spinner. Because a line of sight can actually see that unit, so he's not using the new indirect fire, which is cool, but he did move, so he does not benefit from heavy. Oh, he doesn't have heavy. Never mind, so he doesn't actually care. So D3 plus D6 plus 3, so ooh, ouch, plus 3. So that's 9 plus 1 for blast. 10 shots. Hitting on 3s with 1 reroll for being an elf. Wounding on 3s with no AP but devastating wounds. I'm just gonna reroll everything because it's twin linked. So I might as well. I'm fishing for 6s. Nice. So 2 devastating wounds that are 2 damage each, and 2 at AP 0. 3 at AP 0. So 3 saves on a 3+, and 2 that just go down from the devastating wounds. So nothing, just the 2 from the devastating wounds. They've also been slowed down now, so they're -2 move, advance, and charge. I'm gonna put a little token there. Pow! They're slow now. Ha! Take that. And that is all I have that's in range of them. So with that, turn 1. Not a bad turn. Kill the Rhino, half a unit of those guys, and then we'll see what happens as we move into your turn. So I do have 2 command points still because I didn't use any, and my yeah, that's fine. And he gives me an extra command point. Containment will give me 6 points, which is really nice. And then Establishing Locus will give me 2 points. So I do get a nice 8 points on my first secondary turn. Well, it's your turn, Austin. On a 5+, you get a command point from your Demon Prince.
What could possibly go wrong?
Well, you get a command point. I'm curious, is it only enemy units that are battle shocked that he gets +1? Or is it any battle shocked unit?
It's right here. It's Ear of Dread, so battle shock enemy unit.
Oh, that's cool. So enemy unit. Okay.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't get it from your own guys. He doesn't,
No, by guy anyway.
He doesn't feed on the fear of your own fear.
No.
So you go up to 2 and then 3, and I go up to 3
as
well. And let's see your cards.
Turn 1, drawing Assassination and Sabotage.
We're just going to move around the side and take a look at the Emperor's Children. You can bring in one of your battle line units from Strat Reserve early. Of course, they are no longer battle shocked because they're now no longer afraid. And there's still there's basically half a unit still, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Lucius might be very angry, but we'll...
And their incompetence.
How dare you! I don't like the sound of that.
Jeez, stop being noisy.
And a quick little update. Austin, seeing that my characters are hard to get to, you've decided to use your New Orders stratagem. That's going down 1 CP and redrawing Assassinate and to bring it down. End of the movement phase. So you're not bringing any reserves in. You decided not to bring in your...
the Noise Marines.
The Noise Marines with bolters.
No real good spot.
You brought up a Rhino filled with Noise Marines. You brought him just ready to potentially sabotage that piece of terrain because he's outside of the deployment zone.
Yeah.
The Demon Prince has decided to get very aggressive. I love that you're going to try and put as many mortal wounds onto the Wraith Knight as possible. Very smart, actually. And then we've got all the last cannons trying to come and fight it as well. The Traitor Guardsmen have sort of moved up to get line of sight onto the Warp Spiders, while the Noise Marines stayed perfectly still because they didn't want to trigger the reactive move on the Rangers.
I want to blast them away.
Correct, and then that sidestepped, stayed outside of 9, but is going to take a nice pot shot at that Warwalker as well. So as we move into the end of the movement phase, I'm going to spend one of my command points to do the wonderful Phantasm. I'm going to Phantasm him. D6 inches. I'm just going to move away from that Rhino. There we go. He's moved back, mainly because I don't want him to get tank shocked and then die, because I don't have the Phoenix Gem, and that would make me very sad if he just got...
So I want to do
if
that.
he got tank shocked, he only has like 4 wounds. He would die a horrible death. Okay, so let's go to the shooting phase. So, starting on this edge of the battlefield.
The Noise Marines.
Yep.
They should unfortunately just be out of the...
Oh, because if you get close, then I get to reactive
Yeah, it's
move?
6 inches.
Right, so no double pact for you.
I will get one at least, though.
Are you going for sustained or lethal?
Sustained.
Okay, they're pacting. And they fail
I have
their
an
pact. Oh no!
On the leader there.
Yes, yeah. That's nice that they get an icon. Oh, they pass. I'm assuming they're shooting this guy. This guy?
No,
Oh, that guy.
the ones in front of him.
They are stealth as well. There we go. So, shooting. First, we've got a Doom Siren. Or a Doom...
The Doom song.
Yeah, there you go. Little flamer thing. D6 hits, because it's a torrent weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, 5. Oh, gross. This auto hits, so my stealth is useless.
And then strength 6.
Oh, wow. On 2s. Oh, gross. That's actually really strong. 3.
3.
5 up invols against shooting attacks. Ah, only 1 dice. Very nicely done. Pa! Ha-ha. What is next?
The Sonic Blasters.
Oh, very nice. They're stealth, so -1 hit.
So 4s.
So a decent amount of
Sustain,
shots. Oh, very nice. Strength 5, so 3s to wound. No, it's only 3. Okay. Get these dice at the MiniWarGaming, whatever.
4s. I
like rolling 1s and 2s too. Yeah. Somebody was complaining about advertising in another video, so now I'm just advertising everything. You can buy this objective at MiniWarg. You can buy something we don't sell. Dignity. Okay. 3 saves. 2 go down because they're just squishy elves. Okay, what's next?
The Blastmaster varied
Ooh,
frequency.
Okay.
So that's 6 shots, normally 3s, but 4s now.
Does it vary?
Yes, very much so. So 4s now.
Yep. Oh, well, look at that. I eat my words with that. You go.
Yeah. Strength 6.
2s to wound. Okay.
That's a lot of 2s.
Oh, well, do they survive?
No.
They very much don't. Bye-bye! It's nice knowing you. And they're like, aha, I do like the sound of that. Yeah. What's next on this side of the battlefield?
The Hellbrute.
What's he shooting at?
The Walker.
Okay. So I will be spending 1 command point to make you -1 to hit.
Okay.
And you using any packs at all?
Yes, sorry.
Okay. Lethals or sustained?
I guess sustained, but
Okay.
he would get both.
Oh, okay. I guess that's true.
So it doesn't.
Ooh. No, he passes. They're leadership 6.
Yeah, so
1 shot with the last cannon hitting on 4s.
4. No.
Yes. Missed. I go down to 1 command point there. I just really wanted to make sure that that walker lived with it all possible.
I mean,
so now we have a whole bunch of traitor guardsmen shooting at my warp spiders. Well, you got a plasma gun. Oh, you got a pact with them as well, or no?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Might as well. Let's go, Dark Pact, go burn.
They pass.
Oh, it was sustained, by the way.
Of course. That makes sense to me. But they didn't fail that dark pact. We're gonna start with the frag grenade.
D3. So that's 3
Ooh.
plus 1 because of blast.
Nice. Hitting on 4s with sustained. That's 1 hit. Okay, rolling 4 to wound with strength 3, or is it strength 4?
Strength 4, but that
3 up save on a regular guy. It's fine. Plasma gun next.
might as well overcharge it. Let's go. 3, not that.
Does he kill himself?
Brain,
Hazardous rule.
Brain was going back to the old edition of
That's
40k.
right. No, he's
it's
fine.
fine.
Sniper rifle.
Called a sniper hole. 1 shot,
Nice.
or hitting on 4s. Which would be that.
2 hits. Woo. 2 wound rolls.
Strength 4,
Ooh, so
so
3s. Any AP on these?
-2.
Oh, wow. So 5 ups on the regular guy. Ooh, 1 goes down. Ah! 6 las guns, because they're not in rapid fire range.
On 4s.
Couple of hits. 4s to wound.
No.
Nothing there. So the warp spiders take a
Fine
couple
for
of
now.
pot shots on there, but they're still alive. Moving across the battlefield.
The
Well, Land Raider time! I like it. Land Raider gonna do what? Pew pew big monster?
Yes, however, you know me at this point. Dark Pact go
Dark
burn.
Pact! Or bust!
Lethal.
Yes, because I have the -1 to be wounded.
Yeah, my heavy bolt already has sustained.
Nice. So lethal hits. Ooh, he's okay. He's okay. That is a 7 for anybody who cannot read these wretched dice. Slaanesh dice, so I get to call them that because I'm playing elves. Super last cannons.
It'll be shoot.
Oh, the heavy bolter first.
I have 2 Soul Shatter last cannons, each 2 shots.
Nice.
Be shooting at big boy here.
3s to hit. With 6s lethal. Ooh.
No.
1 hit. Oh no, that's not what you wanted at all.
No.
5s to wound, because I'm toughness 12 with -1 to be wounded.
Oh, yeah.
But
No, not
you
that.
get twin linked though. Aren't they twin linked? Are they not twin linked?
No.
Oh really? Oh
Only 2
no.
shots.
Go heavy bolter!
Hitting on 3s.
Oh,
There we go.
2 lethals and 2 sustained. So just those to wound again. And then 6s to wound.
And then twin link, so I get
Oh, there you're twin link. Look at that. That heavy bolter.
Oh, 2.
That's 4 in total at -1 with a 2-up save. Goes to 3s. I take 2 damage, more than every last cannon combined. Down to 16 wounds remaining. 16 wounds left. What's next?
Well, he's doing. Sabotage.
He's gonna start sabotaging this piece of terrain.
Yep, Rooney.
I like it. Doesn't your Demon Prince have like a Forge Bolter or something?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That is indeed a thing he does.
Nice. Double Dark Pact because of the Hellbrute nearby.
Onto the. There. That is 5. He would fail.
He fails that. D3 damage is the Dark God that he prays to. Punishes him. It's
2.
2 mortal wounds. And Forge
Frontal
Bolter.
cannon.
Or I guess that's what it's called now.
One of them,
it's
yeah.
not the Forge Bolter anymore.
So hang on. 2.
6s to wound. There were no special things there. Nothing. Now Mr. Rhino gets to shoot with a bunch of stuff that he has.
Dark Pack, go burn! don't stop me now.
There you go.
9 goes off.
Super Dark Pact.
And shooting the
The big guy.
So firing deck.
Yep.
With the Noise Marines on side, I'll use the Doom Siren, shooting at Senior Big Guy there.
D6 hits for 4 hits. There we go. Just really doing some damage there. 6s to wound. Nothing there. The Blast Master.
That would be a bolt gun unit, so they do not.
Oh, they don't
unfortunately.
have a Blast Master.
So the bolt gun for the guys inside.
1 hit.
And then holding on 6. Nope.
Nothing there. And then we got the entire Rhino. And then 2 combi bolters and a Havoc Launcher.
So there's a combi bolters. Hitting on 3s.
No, lethals are sustained.
Can you
eh?
like stop, please, and give me some of those?
I don't know if I can, though. Needing 6s to wound. Okay.
No.
Nothing. The Wraith Knight stands supreme across the battlefield. And D6 from the Havoc.
5.
6s to wound. Oh, there you go.
I need a hit first.
No. Oh, that was a hit roll?
Yeah. So,
Oh, well, fine.
Well, I mean, those
2
help,
auto
too.
wounds. I still said oh. I said oh. I said,
it
it's
helps,
good.
too.
And to wound. Ooh,
So-
that's an extra 1. 3 saves in total. 2 ups. Yeah, I'm good. And that is that. So with that, we go into the charge phase. And I think you have a couple of things to fight. Who's jumping in first?
Rhino.
Rhino!
Giant animal or mailboxes. It's an old meme for you newer.
Yeah, let's go.
There.
Yep. And he goes, oh! I think is he outside a 3? No, he's just in a 3. Look at that. Look at that. But he cannot pivot. If he pivots, it's -2 to that move. So he just has to go straight
that.
there. Pa-pow.
New in Prime
Exactly.
Access.
That's kind of neat, actually. Just like that, because he only moves 2 inches. Is he going to tank shock me?
Yes, I need to do as much
Nice.
damage as I can.
So that's 1 CP, and now you roll a number of dice equal to your toughness now with the new rules. On 5s to a maximum of 6 to do mortals. 1, 2. 2 mortals. I'll take 2.
I preferred more.
He's down to 13 remaining. Sorry, 14 remaining. And now the Demon Prince is going to jump in as well. And he does
will
make
get
it.
him.
Nicely done. And he has a special rule as well, where he rolls a number of dice equal to his wound characteristic, I think.
Wounds left.
Wounds remaining, yes, wounds remaining. And for each 4+, I think he does mortals. It's a max of 6 though, but that's 8. That's actually a really good little combo with a lot of mortal wounds to potentially go into my Wraith Knight. If those last cannons wouldn't have done nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds. Oof. Bring it down to 9 wounds remaining, but it is still alive. Just Still alive. Alive enough is what we'll say. Fighting time.
Starting with the Demon Prince, because you don't have enough to interrupt.
I do not. And I could Heroic Intervene with 1 CP that I have, but there's nothing nearby that wants to intervene.
Okay.
So Dark Pact.
Shall be doing for lethal, no, sustained.
Okay. That is another fail.
Demon Prince is apparently very unrespected.
He's like, what's going on? He
One
only takes
damage
1
at
this
least.
time, down to 7. Okay, Demon Prince, good job. Nicely done, Demon Prince. And he's striking the Wraith Knight with his double-handed axe.
Hitting on 2s.
With sustained, so 2 misses.
Apparently I don't need to do Dark Pact ever. I don't like rolling 6s on hit.
He doesn't. He definitely doesn't. What's the strength?
Strength 8.
So 6 is still.
1.
Ooh, 1. What's the AP?
-2.
Hooray! So it goes to 4 up. I'm gonna use this
Can you
for...
click nine?
I'm gonna use this 3 actually. And I'm gonna turn it into a 6 with my Farseer. He's gonna be like, oh, you're safe. Oh, fate dice. It's such a mechanic that breaks the game.
The fate giveth, the fate taketh away.
And now I guess your Rhino gets to fight?
Yeah.
If he really wants to.
He's
gonna Dark
I
Pact
might as well. Dark Pact, go burr.
Yeah!
Lethal.
Well, both. He gets both, actually.
Right, close enough.
3 attacks from the Rhino.
On 4s.
Oh, 1
He
lethal.
did more damage than the
Nice.
Prince.
And 1 sustained, so 2 wound rolls.
No.
An extra 1. I don't know if you missed there, but okay. 1 save, 2 up. Yeah, good. Do I get to fight you now?
Yeah.
I get to fight you now. Yeah. I don't even know what this thing does. Let's find out. I'm gonna go ahead and just strike at the Rhino with the glaive. 5 attacks hitting on 3s. Ah! With an Eldar reroll. Yes. And then his strength, a lot. 16. So 3s to wound. Yeah. With an elf reroll. That's 3 of them at AP 3. So 3 6-up saves. And these are 6 damage a pop.
12.
So that Rhino is dead. Okay. Does the Rhino explode and do more damage to everything around it? Deadly demise! Ah, no. And now 10 of these guys hop out as well. 10 little dice. We're just going to roll that now to see if any of them take damage. As the Wraith Knight just cut. Ooh, 1 dies in the explosion. And they're out, and Battleshock decided to go in front of the Rhino instead of behind. And being on the objective doesn't matter because they are Battleshocked. So that doesn't. But because I am damaged, and now I will have to be taking Battleshock tests because of your detachment ability.
Yeah,
And I'll be at -1 leadership because you have Heretic Astartes within 12. That's actually pretty cool. I really like that little mechanic and dynamic. But with that, let's go to the scoreboard. Started a sabotage and bring it down.
I attempted, but I don't think I killed.
Are you going to get rid of it? Or are you going to keep it?
I feel.
You want to keep it? He is worth 4 points if you do kill him, but it'd be 4 and then 2 points for basically every other vehicle I have. So you're holding on to it. You can always get rid of it depending on at the start of your turn with another point. With that, we're going into a battle round number 2, Elf turn 2. Okay, so I got Assassination and Area Denial. Now there's a Demon Prince right in front of my lines. That's good. And Area Denial, my Warp Spiders are right in the middle of the board. So I might be able to do that or use a Death Jester to go into the middle and be annoying. So all in all, not a bad draw for cards. So I go up to 3 because I have an Autarch as my warlord. You go up to 2 and it's battle round number 2. I do grab one of these dice and re-roll it for, up to a 6. Thanks to the Reader of Runes. And of course they give me another one. That's a 1, which is also a 6. Haha, thank you, Farseer. I am going to go ahead and try Fortune the Wraith Knight again. He does. He is Fortune, -1 to be wounded. And I'm a leadership 8. I do have a 6 technically before I take my Battleshock tests. And then it's a 2+. Yeah, so you know what? I'm going to go ahead and show you guys something cool. I'm going to take my Battleshock test, which would be at it's only -1, isn't it?
Yeah, only -1.
So it's a 7. You know, I'm going to roll it. I don't think he's going to go anywhere. And I passed my Battleshock test. Okay, so I passed my Battleshock test, but I could use Fate dice to pass Battleshocks, which is kind of cool. So the Wraith Knight is OC 10, They're battle shocked, so they're 0. He's not 10.
3.
So I will get 1, 2, 3 primary objectives. They're worth 5 points each right now, so 15 points for the elves. That does offset you getting a 15 at the end of the game if you hold that objective that remains. Well, that's it for that. My swooping hawks did go up into the sky just in case I got some things that needed damaging or whatever. I basically have to kill this and this, and I have to kill this unit back here. And that'll help me sort of like control the midboard, and then I'll have to figure out how I'm going to deal with Lucius. But I don't really want to do anything to that. Maybe slow it down with the Night Spinner and just force it to go slower so that you can't, you know, get like your assault ramp up too closely. But we'll see. Well, I think it's time to do a feigned retreat. Do you mind just moving? So that's back to his base. Do you mind putting the back of his base on the other side? None of my wraith thing.
Yeah.
He can move over stuff that's 4 inches in height or less. So he moves over the Demon Prince. It's a little bit further. Yeah, and he's not going to rotate to not lose 2 inches. But he's going to be able to fall back and shoot and charge. I see you, Land Raider. I'm going to try flip you over. It was nice knowing you, Wraith Knight, though. So he's probably going to die next turn, regardless. So might as well use him effectively if we can. I have to try and kill this Demon Prince that has 7 wounds remaining. So I'm going to try to do like a grenade. I'm probably going to do some psychic powers. I'm going to shoot at it with some stuff, and then we'll see what else we can do. Well, with that, that's all I wanted to show you really for movement. I'm going to do some additional moves, and we'll come back. And the end of the movement phase. As you can see, I've moved around, and there's been a cheeky rapid ingress where Demonettes and Celeste, right?
Cell and Esk.
Yes.
There's 2. That's
Yes.
Sil is one, Esk
Sil
is the other.
and Esk. Well, Celeste is what we colloquially call it. That just happens to be exactly within 6 inches of the middle of the board, which means I'm not going to be able to get a full area denial. So now I don't get a command point for holding on to it, so I'm either going to sacrifice my Death Jester to get 3 points, or I try and save my Death Jester by moving him away. I don't know what I'm going to do here, actually. Kind of sad. Okay, so with that, though, the Guardians have moved up, the Autarch has moved up, the Night Spinner has moved up, D-Cannon moved back, but stayed on the objective. The Swooping Hawks have moved to the side to have nice lines of sight. I can't really kill that Dreadnought, so you're going to get your Sabotage. There's nothing I can really do about that. They came in from Strategic Reserve. I think that's about 6 inches. I'll just double check that. So you can see the Noise Marines. The Warp Spiders moved up to stay outside of range of the 12-inch Flamer, which is nice, but all within 12 of that guy. So they're all going to be able to shoot, but then Overwatch was kind of pointless.
Yeah.
I did move my little guy up here so that I could potentially tank shock you or at least tie you down. I know you've got a full back and charge strat, but if I can do some damage, that would be useful.
Yeah.
And then the Falcon advanced 5, so got 19 inches of movement. But what's really cool is because the base is a small round base, pivoting is free, and you can actually move through things where your base moves through, which is awesome.
Yeah, as long as you don't like stand
End on
in the
it,
middle.
correct.
Yeah.
So it allowed my Falcon to go from there to here with an advance with the Fire Dragons inside. It's cool. I still have 5 Striking Scorpions in Strat Reserve, but let's see what we can do. So we shall begin with my Autarch, who's going to shoot his fusion gun into your Demon Prince. Hits on 2s. That's a hit. Wounds on, I think, the toughness 10?
Toughness 9.
9. Ooh. That's 1 invulnerable save for the Demon Prince.
For that is a fail because that's a 2.
Would you like to re-roll it?
Yeah. Let's make it more annoying for you.
Well, if you don't, I'm just going to fate dice it and he's just going to die.
Yeah.
So that's, I guess, if you wanted to make it annoying.
So pass.
There you go. So there you go. That's your last CP there, but it will keep him alive. Well, I guess I'm just going to grenade you. I'm going to spend 1 of my 3 CP and the Guardians are going to grenade the Demon Prince. I was hoping to kill him with the Autarch, but 4 up, invul with a reroll. Grenade! You take 4 mortal wounds, bring you down to 3 remaining. And of course, I've now switched to my Scary one because it's cool and it's one of the best sellers. Haha. Well, I should have started with this guy over here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the D cannon. D3 shots, I'm gonna shoot right into your Demon Prince. That's 2 shots. I am shooting out of line of sight, so it is on 4s now because of the new rules. And I'm gonna use my elf reroll to get 2 hits. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use a 1, turn it into a 6 for D6 plus 2 dev wounds, and just kill the Demon Prince. Pop! Okie dokie. Well, that was not bad. Good job, D-Cannon, getting rid of the Demon Prince. I should have shot you first, would have saved me a melt-a-gun, and would have saved me a grenade. I literally could have just picked a 6 out.
Curses.
Well, it is what it is. Actually, that would have been, that's a lie, because then I would have had to roll one of the damage, so you never know. Okay, well, let's go to the next thing. Next thing we're gonna go ahead and do is, actually, let's do the Farseer. Farseer and all his friends are gonna shoot into them. And yeah, they're gonna shoot a lot. The Bright Lance, though, is gonna go into the Land Raider. Let's do the Bright Lance first. Into the Land Raider on 3s. Elf reroll.
Jay, stop it. Or actually, yeah, it's my side. Yay, go Jay.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do Eldritch Storm. D6 Blast, so D6 plus 1 into the Chaos Space Marines. Nice. 3 shots from the Farseer. 3s and 3s. Ooh. Ooh. 2 at AP2. AP2.
4 ups.
5
There are
ups
5
at
ups.
AP2.
Math is hard.
D3 damage. Yeah, I nuked one. 20 shots with the Shuriken catapults on 3s. I haven't used my wound reroll yet. And on 4s. Nice. Wound reroll. Yeah. 9 at AP1.
So 4 ups.
That'll kill 1,
2
2.
at least.
Just 2. 2 go down. That's 2 more, bringing the grand total down to 6 remaining. Now we're going to go ahead and do the Swooping Hawks because that's the only target they have. So it's going to be 4 Hawks Last Blasters and 1 Hawk's Talon. Do the Talon first, hitting on 3s. With lethal hits. Nope, I'm going to use the reroll here. It hits. And then wounding on 3s with strength 5. I'm going to go ahead and use my reroll here. Nice, so that's 3 so far. And the rest of them on 3s, so that's, 6 lethal hits. Not terrible. And then strength 4. So nothing. Okay, so 9 saves. That's including, of course, the Exarch shots. No AP here. Yeah, just 1. Okay, good job. Well. It's still quite a lot of Space Marines remaining. So I'm going to go ahead and do the Wraith Knight. Is going to shoot its 2 Shuriken cannons into them. Hitting on 3s. Sustained, because they're like a heavy bolter. 1 reroll for elf stuff. And a sustained. They're strength 6, so 3s with 1 reroll. And these are all AP1, I believe. 5 at AP1, so 4 ups. These are 2 damage each. Oh, it just kills the 1. Good saves from them.
Thank you.
So now we're gonna go ahead and do the Warp Spiders because they don't really have a choice. They're gonna shoot everything into the Noise Marines. They can't see the demonettes that literally materialize right next to them. 5 torrent hits, or 5d6 torrent hits. Nice. 18, 24, 25. Let's go. 4s, but 6s are devs. Okay, well, you know, it is what it is at that point. Ooh, 1 death. Yeah. 13 saves and 1 devastating wound.
What's the AP?
No AP on these.
So that is...
That'll kill
4.
1, 2,
2.
and that's it. And then put 1 damage on 1. Now that 1 is wounded, I'm gonna go and shoot with the Rangers. They're gonna shoot with their long rifles. Hitting on 3s with an elf reroll. Nice. Oh, I don't think I rerolled a wound roll for them. I'm gonna reroll a wound roll for them. Yeah, 1 more save, please. Didn't matter. Okay, and then wounding on 4s. Oh, wow. That's not bad, Rangers. They're 2 damage each. I usually kill Rangers before they shoot. So this is the first time I've actually seen them shoot. They're only AP1.
Okay, so 4.
And that'll kill no 1. Oh, 1. It kills 1. The one that was
wounded.
Okay, so it's like it was 1 damage, so whatever. Oh, hey, Mr. Death Jester will go next. He's gonna go for sustained hits, and he's gonna try and shoot these Noise Marines as well. So sustained hits 3. Let's see if he can do better this time. 2s. Oh, he does. I'm going to go ahead and use his elf reroll to try and get another 6. No. And I'm gonna turn 1 to a 6. Yeah. That many hits. Needing, oh, I love this guy. He's so good with Fate's Messenger, it's unreal. So that will kill one with Devastating Wounds, and then I get to reroll one of these that didn't wound. Okay, so then we have 5 at AP 1. Does he survive?
4 up.
He does not. 2 damage each. Death Jester does his job, kills him. And now we go to him. He's going to shoot 2 Bright Lances into this little Halberd. And he hits 1 time, elf reroll, twice, wounding on 3s. 2 at AP 3. 5 ups.
Nope.
No. Are they -1 damage or anything? And how many wounds are they?
They are 8 wounds, no -1 damage. Okay. So full damage.
Wait, well, I'll roll the first one. It does 8 damage.
That's
Dead.
convenient.
Okay, good job. Good job, Bright Lances. Last but not least, we have the Night Spinner. And because I want to try and keep my Death Jester alive, I'm going to shoot into the Demonettes, just to slow them down. So it'll be, and I can see them as well. So D6 plus 3 blast, 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 2, 9. And I hope you enjoy the mathematics of this game. 2 and 4 is 6, minus 2 is 4, minus 4 is 0. Okay, hitting on 3s. Everything else is out of range of stuff. So hitting on 3s, and I get 1 reroll here because I'm fancy. And then wounding on 2s, and they are twin linked. What's the save? Are they 5 up saves?
Yeah, 5 of them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. So 1 dev wound and 5 saves. 5 ups. Ooh, not bad. So 3 plus the dev wound, so 4 total will go down, but they are slowed now. Let's grab that little marker. Slow down. Well, end of the shooting phase. I'm gonna go ahead and move my Death Jester with a Fire and Fade, or Strike and Fade. I'm gonna get wholly within 3 inches of the center of the board, sort of like this way. Like this, or just within 3. Try and get as much distance as I can from Celeste. Well, they actually moved 9 base. Okay, then that means I'm not gonna stop you. That's not happening. With that, though, I'm gonna go ahead and charge my Autarch. You know what? Everyone wants to see an Autarch go do some damage. Let's get him involved.
Fight me.
Fight me, he says. He goes 4 inches. He's gonna go this way to force you to pile in this way to fight him to get away from that objective. My Wraith Knight is just outside of 5. I need to roll a 5 to get in, so I'm gonna use a 4 on my charge, which then plus 1 on the other dice would just be 5. So it just lets me get, oh, I can't technically pivot him, so just go that way for 5. Like so, hooray! And that's that. Let's do some combats. I'm just gonna go ahead and pile in. Right, just gonna get involved. There we go. Using my big ghost blade on a strike, hitting on 3s. With 1 elf reroll. Ooh, nothing there. Wounding on 3s, because it's strength 16. With another elf reroll. So this is 4 to AP 3. They are 6 damage each. If you make 2 5-ups, you live. If you don't, he dies.
What could possibly go wrong?
And, oh, he lived. He has 2 wounds remaining, but the Land Raider survived. Well, well, well. So we have 6 attacks with sustained hits 1 with his chain sword, and because he has Mandy Blasters, he does have death wounds against non-vehicles and monsters. I'm gonna put 1 aside just in case I need to, but we're gonna go ahead and do hits on 2s with this. With sustained hits 1. I'm gonna use my elf reroll here. So that's that many hits plus 1. I'm just gonna roll this one, nothing crazy. And then we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put 1 aside in case I wanna fate dice it. Wounding on 3s. Oh, wow, nicely done. I'm gonna use my elf reroll here. Oh, he kills 2 of them.
Stop rolling 6s.
So I'm just gonna roll this one now. Okay, there we go. 3 saves and 2 of them die. Good job, little.
AP, no save.
0 AP, nothing
So 3
here.
up.
Okay, so I do kill 2 of them. Not terrible, just from that. Well done. Now he's not in base, so he's gonna go this way and base you over here to force them to come even closer to me. Well, you get to fight now. Do you want to pile in and fight me?
Might as well.
I like it. So he does go around And then he can go base to base with him.
Yep.
And fight him. So you go there. Nicely done. And he can go there. Lots of attacks. Regular noise marine attacks.
I will be dark packing though.
Oh,
for
nice.
Sustained, because dark packs go burr.
You dark pack these. They beseech Slaanesh for good measure over here.
Nice tasty elf souls. Cursed weapon 3 up.
That's what we have gemstones for, bro. Slaanesh
we'll
doesn't get
break
none
them.
of this.
We'll break them.
No, don't do it. I'm toughness 3.
That is strength 5, so 3s.
Oh, these are regular. Oh,
Or I can do that.
okay.
That would,
Was that the power sword or the regular
that's the
guys?
power sword.
Oh no. Regular close combat attacks now.
Hitting on 3s.
Ooh, 2 misses and 2 sustains. And 3s again. Strength 4.
Yeah.
What in the world is going on over here?
Like 6s are nothing.
Hot and cold here. Saves my Otark, and I take 2 damage. He's down to 2 or 3 left. He has 2 wounds remaining. He is very sad about that, but he is he's still kicking. And your Land Raider gets the fight
Because he lives.
with 2 wounds remaining. Because I tried to kill him. I tried.
Didn't succeed.
Did not succeed.
I am damaged though, so
Nice.
subtract 1 for the hit roll. So hitting. Oh.
You have 2 wounds left. Are you dark packed?
Yeah. Dark Pack go burn. Lethal hits. 7.
Cost at least. That's so dangerous. Oh man, I
Dark
love
Packs go burn.
it. Go army mechanic. Yes.
Yes.
2 lethals.
Or 5 actually. The
buddy.
damage.
Buddy. 6s to wound. No, so 2 armor saves. And he's fine. Okay, good talk. You almost killed yourself for nothing. Good job, Chaos. But that's okay. That's fun. And with that, let's go to the scoreboard. Okay, so you do complete your sabotage at the end of this turn, which will give you 3 points because you are not in my deployment zone for that. That gives you 3. You still have Bring It Down handy. I did get 5 points for assassination, and I get a mini area denial for 2 points. That's 7 points here, going up to 15 on my secondary. So a decent turn for the elves as we move on to your turn, number 2, where I get a command point. You get a command point, and your Demon Prince is dead. And that's that.
Drawing engage on all fronts here, which looks like it's going to be a good points here for you, or for me, and keeping Bring It Down here.
Well, turn number 2. You owe me some battle shock tests. So engage on all fronts should be easy. If you pass your battle shock here and like fall back, you'll be able to do that here. And then you have raptors, and you have a 3-inch deep strike stratagem, which you could use to get into this corner as well, or even use Celeste to kind of get into here, depending on what happens. You could go kill corpse spiders, you could go kill the Death Jester, lots of things.
There'll be lots of killing this.
Lots of killing. However, you do owe some battle shocks. So this one over here, the Noise Marines, they are fine. And now the Land Raider is battle shocked. Oh no. If it wants to fall back, it's going to have to take a desperate escape test, but it might just blow itself up anyway, so who knows. Nice overview of the battlefield before we go into the movement phase. I'm actually surprised I killed that. With the 5-up saves, I was able to get the instant damage, so freeing up this whole flank is really good for that Woolwalker, considering this is the objective that remains at the end of the game. So everything that happens on that side is a distraction, whereas the elves are really trying to hold on to the mission. This mission. We still have them on the objective. We have a couple of things that potentially come in from reserve. We'll come back after the movement is done. Some movement has been happening. Celeste has moved up and got within 12 inches of some warp spiders, but not all of them, to prevent some overwatch. The Dreadnought has moved up here. You haven't really fallen back on stuff. We do have Noise Marines coming in on the flank, but the cool thing is you use a stratagem. What's the name of the strat?
Screaming Descent.
Screaming Descent. So they have a 3-inch deep strike. Boom, they come in. They can come in outside of 3 inches. They pick an enemy, basically infantry or mounted unit within 6 to take a battle shock test as soon as they come in, as they're like super scary.
Just a unit in general, I just checked. But yeah, it's just a unit in general.
Oh,
but I select the unit and they take a battle shock test within 6.
Nice, so within 6, and then they have an aura, a 6-inch aura of -1 leadership, and with your detachment rule, You have another
No,
minus
I
one
won.
leadership. So I'm actually taking a battle shock test at -2 on those warp spiders. Now that's important because I was hoping to phantasm them away to stop you from flaming them all to death. But if they fail this, they're going to be stuck. And their leadership goes from 6 to 8. So I need to roll an 8+, basically. Oof. Yes, they're fine. Okay, good.
Very fine.
But that's still scary, though. And we're back after main movement. Lucius got out of the Land Raider and moved up. The Land Raider decided to stay in combat because he's going to shoot a Wraith Knight. Maybe kill itself. We don't know.
Yeah, better than falling back and killing itself earlier.
That's right, better than a desperate escape test. The Demonites have moved up like we saw. And everything else is ready to rock and roll as well. We forgot to show the full back here.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's all good. Okay, nice. That's just to keep them alive for an engage on all fronts. And because Lucius decided to get really aggressive, I'm going to spend my 1 command point to phantasm these Guardians, because I do not want to get charged by Lucius. I don't care about that. I don't care if they die anymore. I don't want this Guardian unit to die. So they're going to move 3 inches back and just make sure that Lucius cannot get them. And then with that, they are now safe from Lucius. Lucius is probably going to go fight a big monster anyway.
It's Slaanesh.
It's Slaanesh. It's a challenge. They see it as a challenge, which is exciting.
He has a sword. Time to fight guy with sword.
Exactly. So pistols.
Pull pistols.
2 of them can see warp spiders, and the other 3 are going to shoot
the
Falcon.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Eldar vehicle. I can't remember. They're just
The
food
Falcon.
To me. They're just food to me.
The more you know. This is the Falcon. Been the same since the 90s. Still holds up though. It's a beautiful model.
It does look good though.
Yeah.
And you should know by me at this point by now. Dark Pact.
Dark Pact or death.
Lethal. Yeah, I kind of need lethal to deal with the Falcon.
Nice.
So
You're fine.
7. So
2 into the warp spiders.
hitting on 3s. Nothing.
Miss, and then 3 into the Falcon. Good old pistols. 2 hits, and on 6s to wound.
No.
Nothing. Moving on to the next one.
These noise marines
Nice. With bolters.
here. Sure.
So we've got 6 in rapid fire range. One of them is a sergeant, and then 4 out of rapid fire range.
I will, however, using the sergeant with the Doomstorm first.
Oh, very nice.
Also, however,
Pact.
Goper, lethal hits.
Yep,
Here.
I would assume as much. Oh, they fail.
Pass icon.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
Still
they fail
fail.
again. How many do they lose?
1.
They
No.
lose one
So one guy
guy.
dies.
He just gets eaten by Slaanesh. What you get for messing with Chaos Legionnaires, Noise Marines, Doom Siren. 3 hits. Strength 6 would only need 5s, but I am -1 to be wounded.
So it's 6. No.
No. 13 shots with lethals.
3s. So 1 lethal.
lethal.
Wow.
And 6s. 2 saves at no AP. I'm fine. Next we move on to the Traitor Guardsmen. They're going to shoot.
At the Warp Spiders, because why not?
Second time's a charm?
Third?
Third
no,
time's a
second.
charm? Second time's a
They
charm?
shot the Walker, yeah, it's the
Nice.
second time.
Are you shooting the plasma gun or the grenade launcher of the Walker?
Yeah.
Okay. Dark Pact!
Surprise, no, Dark Pact Goper.
They
that's a
fail
fail.
this time. No icon here though. They lose 1.
One.
One of them dies. You're killing the little pistol instead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
so
keep
you
using
keep the
thinking the
guns.
character
Keep the long
has
range
special
guns.
things. Doesn't it?
Shooting time!
Be starting with the ones against the Warwalker.
Nice. So plasma gun.
Hitting on 4s.
It hits. Strength 8. So normally needing 3s, and then so it goes to 4s with the -1.
No.
That is not. Grenade launcher. Crack grenade?
Yeah.
Nice.
So
4s to hit.
no.
Misses.
The
Well,
rest of the Warp
go
Spiders.
back to school. Stay in school, boys. The sniper rifle's going into the warp spiders. So sniper rifle.
They didn't move, so hitting on 3s. Nothing
They
that
didn't
matter.
move. Yeah, they did not. I guess it's heavy, yeah.
Yeah, it's
And then 6 little las guns.
4s, 2 hits.
And 4s again.
Nothing. Wow.
Okay.
I think I did more damage to myself.
You definitely did. The Dark Pact made sure of that. Everyone at home can put an F in chat for the effectiveness of the shooting of the traitor guardsman. F in chat. Or comments. And now we've got Celeste. That's going to roasty toasty, I think, a unit of warp spiders.
Yeah.
Are you going to press the big button to make it better?
Oh, you should know me at this point. That always press.
I don't know why I asked those questions, Austin, because that is a yes from you. 2d6 Torrent Flamer hits.
Is 7.
Strike 6 on 2s, but they're only 1 damage. And they're AP 1. Oh, 1 dev wound though, nice. 5 at AP 1, so 4s and a dev wound.
Very
Plus
dead.
the dev wound. That is just enough. Well, overkilled them by 1. Well, Celeste's like, yummy souls. Yum, yum, yum,
No,
yum.
these knuckles for Slaanesh.
Bye-bye, warp spiders. Next shooting.
Everything's out of range for them.
Correct.
They're in combat.
So they're going to shoot into the Wraith Knight.
Oh, yeah, because he's
Nice.
a vehicle.
So Pact. I didn't even ask this time.
Dark back over.
Lethals?
Yeah, it has to be lethals.
Nice.
7.
2 Doom Sirens. One is Lucius and one is the
unit
unit
champion.
champ. Ooh,
Is
9.
9.
Very nice. 6 is to wound. With the auto hitting, nothing. 9 little pistols.
Hitting on 3s,
Ooh,
6s.
2 lethals. Very nice. Hitting on 4s because shooting into combat.
Oh, 4s, right.
Yep. 1 extra hit. And a 6.
No.
2 saves. I'm okay. Next we have the Land Raider.
Raider.
What's he shooting at?
Is
he dark pacting?
Let's go. Dark pack.
I can't believe you're
Sustain.
gonna do it with 2 wounds left.
Let's go. 6.
You passed barely. Oh my goodness, you're playing with fire here. Do you want to do sustained, not lethal
Yeah.
this time? Okay.
So,
So,
the 2 last cannons.
yep, 4 shots. 2 of them hit. You need 5s to wound though. That is
Nice.
no wounds. And then the heavy bolter.
3.
Ooh, that's an well, it's already sustained, so
Yeah.
an extra shot in there. And 6 is to wound.
I can count, I swear.
Oh, look
Nice.
at that. That heavy bolter is on fire. Literally, it's on fire. That thing has 2 wounds left. 3s. It takes.
It did more
takes
damage
one.
than the last
It
cannons.
did. 2 turns in a row. Heavy bolter does more. I go down to 8 because I'm -1 damage. Good job. Good job, little bolter guy. 1 heavy flamer from the into the autark.
Helper into the autark.
That makes me sad.
Good.
D6
be sad.
hits. Good. Be
1.
sad. 1 hit.
Like, you can see why you want to be sad now.
3s.
3s.
Strength 5. Oh. I take a damage. He's down to 1 remaining. He's still alive. Well, that's it for shooting. Time to do some combats. Or charging if you would like to charge. Where are you charging stuffs?
I shall be charging here, there, everywhere. Helper into your autark.
Okay.
Lucius and Squall and Co.
All right, let's roll this one. Does the halberd make it into my autark? He most certainly does with an 8.
Meow.
Rawr! I only have 1 wound left. How dare you? Lucius and friends
2.
into
Him
the
here.
big guy. That's a 4, so they make it. They're just going to surround the Wraith Knight. There you go. Get him. Get him, Lucius. Get him. Celeste. Now, they have a -2 to this, so it is possible to fail.
Don't lose that, guys.
They don't fail. Sad. Well, Death Jester, it was nice to know you. Oh no, I'm scared. Actually, the instrument gives +1, so that was unfailable. So that's fine. I'll take the false hope, though. Okay, and then are they doing anything? Are they charging in? Are they gonna stick around?
What's the range? 12?
9, because you came in with a 9.
Might as well, let's go.
Let's go! No,
No.
not today. So with that, we got some fighting. Okay, so Celeste is gonna fight first.
Starting with the Axe of the Minion
Yep.
on 3s.
Nice.
1. This is 2.
Okay, 2 hits. Okay.
Strength 7, though.
Dev wounds on this?
No.
Okay.
It's a 1 and a 5.
1. Save. Oh, I live. 4 up invul save on my little Harlequin. Nice. Now the whip lady.
The whip. 6 attacking on 2s.
Oh, very
And
nice.
the axe,
Are
apparently.
these dev wounds?
No.
Okay.
Strength 4 -1.
So 3s to wound. Oh, That's a much better roll.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm gonna teach you how to attack the elves. Use this big whip. And I die. I think it's only 3 wounds. And the demonettes can do devastating wounds on 5s. So yeah, he's very dead. Dark Pact for the Noise Marines.
Lethal hit.
Nice. The icon says, try again. Fine. 8 attacks on Lucius.
Hitting on 2s. That is 1 lethal.
Nice.
And then wounding on
6s.
6s. So that's just the 1 lethal.
What's the AP?
-2, 2 damage.
-2. So, good. We'll do the Accursed Weapon for the leader, 4 attacks for the unit champion.
Yeah. So hitting on 3s.
1 lethal,
hit.
very nice. And then 6s.
No.
Just 1.
That one's -2 though.
-2, 4 ups. He's fine.
Stop.
He loves it. And then all of the swords, the chain swords.
Hitting on 3s.
And a bunch of lethals. And 6s. Not a single one.
Yeah. I
So
thought that
that's
was the 6, but
6 saves that I need to make. Okay. AP1, so 3s. Nice. Take 4 damage. I'm down to 4 remaining. That does damage the Wraith Knight. Finally! Also, at least we've got a little Dreadnought over here trying to murder my Autarch. Okay, so you've got a fist, a fist or a hammer.
I will be using.
I only have 1 wound left with a 4-up impulse.
I have 2 melee, so that's 2 extra attacks. So I'll be using the.
Dark Pact!
Well, it's kind of my thing now. I have to do it. Sustain because of.
Yep, because you get lots of attacks. That's a
I
fail.
fail.
Yeah! Take damage, yeah!
3 damage.
Down to 3 wounds, 5 wounds remaining.
Yeah.
Okay, 7 attacks with sustained hits. Let's see what you got.
Hitting on 3s.
Ooh, well,
Apparently needed that.
apparently you needed that sustained. Wounding on 2s. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. That's when I go, I'm gonna use a 6 from my Farseer and just keep him alive.
How dare you, sir? How dare you?
Hey, if the dice say that I can keep him alive, I'm gonna keep him alive. Not even gonna roll it. Okay, well now I get to fight back. Nice. Go Wraith Knight. I'm just gonna fight a bunch of Noise Marines, I think. I'm gonna sweep into the Noise Marines here. So I have 15 sweep attacks, hitting on 3s normally, -1 because I am damaged, 4s. Elf reroll. Nice. And strength 8, so 2s to wound with an elf reroll. So that will be 7 at -2, 2 damage each. 7 5-up saves, 2 damage each if they go through. That'll kill 6 of the squad as he sweeps across the Noise Marines with his giant death glaive. Kabow! Now we're gonna go ahead and do the Land Raider. What's the Land Raider gonna do here?
Well, well, you know me at this point. Let's go Dark Pact.
Dark Pact for lethals, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
He's fine. Oh man, he's done 3 Dark Pacts with 2 wounds remaining. That Land Raider is a champ. Well, 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 Land Raider. We meet again.
5s.
5s and 6s. Oh, 1 automatic hit.
And
A wound, sorry. 1 automatic wound.
And 1 actual hit.
Yep.
And then
2-up save. Okay, good. Nothing there. Okay, I've got my little chainsword. Go, chainsword. And elf reroll. And 6s to wound, or whatever. 1.
And they're dev
And
ones.
no,
it's
only
a
when I
vehicle.
charge. Only when I charge and only against like non-vehicles. So 1 save into your Dreadnought.
Okay, so 2 up.
You're fine. You're fine. That is all she wrote for the Noise Marines and Chaos Space Marines who are committed to the battle. However, they are, even though they're killing stuff, they just find themselves in dire circumstances, especially when it comes to a Wraith Knight, murdering everything. So with that, let's go to the scoreboard. You will get a full engage on all fronts. And are you keeping Bring It Down, or are you getting rid of it?
I have to keep it at this point. I'm too committed.
You're too committed, so you're going up to 8 points here. With that, though, we move on to battle round number 3. I will get 2 command points. You will get 1 command point. course, the Swooping Hawks are going back into the sky with their uppy-downy rule, which is really fun. And I owe you a couple of Battleshock tests, but let's take a look at the cards. As for cards, I've gotten Recover Assets and Extend Battle Lines. So in order to do Recover Assets, I need to do an action in different sections of the table. My opponent's deployment zone, no man's land, and inside my deployment zone. If I do it in all 3 sections after surviving an entire battle round, I will get 6 points. If I do it in 2 sections, I get 3 points. And then for Extend Battle Lines, I need to control 1 objective in no man's land and the 1 in my deployment zone. Well, looking at how this goes, it's turn 3, and I don't have anything on that objective. I don't have anything on this objective, and these raptors have successfully taken me off of this objective. So I get 0 points on primary. So it's gonna be about trying to score those secondary points. So start of the command phase, I'm gonna go ahead and try Fortune my Guardians to give them -1 to wound. They are fortuned. So now the Guardians are -1 to be wounded. Very nice. I'm not gonna use the Reader of Runes because I have a 5 and a 6. I'm gonna keep a 5 and a 6. And then Battle Shocks. Well, I'm -1 leadership on him.
Yeah.
So it's a 7+. Oh, I'm so sad. Yeah, I'm gonna roll it. Let's go ahead. He's fine. Nice. And then on the Wraith Knight, he's fine as well. It's like, you know, Battle Shock, sure. I don't want you to play with your special rules, ever. Never. Never again, Austin.
I hate it.
If I was playing Dark Eldar, I would revel in your pain. But I'm not playing Dark Eldar today. I'm playing regular pointy elves. So my plans are gonna be, see, if I fall back with my Wraith Knight, there's a stratagem you have to like just charge back in.
Yeah.
Which is just really annoying. So I'm probably just gonna sit there and shoot you and then hopefully get to sweep you again. That'd be really fun. The Autarch is gonna fall back though. He's not battle shocked, so he's gonna run away. And then we've got a couple of different things. I don't know if I'm gonna get recover assets very well because I have to kill things this turn, but we'll see. I wanna get rid of them. I wanna get rid of them. And then we'll see what happens with the Swooping Hawks. And that's it for my deployment. Rangers moved up, staying outside of 12 inches of Celeste. The Falcon moved up. The Warwalker moved back to make some space between him and Legionnaires. I really want to kill these Raptors. So I also brought my Fire Dragons out, and I'm more than likely going to shoot them over here to give fire support so they can reroll wound rolls against them with the Meltaguns. The Scorpions have moved in from Strat Reserve. They're going to recover assets in my deployment zone. And then they moved up. This guy fell back outside of Flamer range and stuff, so he can't get overwatched. D-Cannon moved up onto the objective. I'm moving both vehicles to try and tie up the Demonettes, because I don't like Demonettes. The Guardians have gotten aggressive with the Farseer, and then I deep struck my Swooping Hawks in the corner to recover assets in the enemy deployment zone. And that's it. There you have it. So with that, let's do some shooting. I forgot to add my extra fate dice, sorry. It's a 4 from being on this objective at the end of the climb phase. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the Bright Lance first, hitting on 3s. It hits, wounding on 3s. It wounds at AP 3, but you do have cover, so it's a 4 up, because it's -2.
4.
That is a 4, nice. Then we have the Pulse Laser, or Pulsar, yeah, that one. All hits. These need, what's your toughness?
For the
T9, so I need 1 elf reroll, nothing there. And then a little catapult, twin catapult into them. Nope, it's just 1 hits. And no save with twin linked. 1 at -1 into the Raptors.
The Raptors? Okay, 4 up. Nope.
That's just 1 damage. And I will pick them for fire support, so they get full rerolls to wound. The Fire Dragons get to shoot now 5 fusion gun shots. Only 2 hits. And 1 elf reroll. Wounding on 2s rerolling. Hooray! Fire support says 3 at AP 4. So 3 dead. 1, 2, 3. They just get melted. Then we're gonna go ahead and do the Warwalker. 2 Bright Lances into them. 1 elf reroll. Nope. And then 2s. 1 at AP 3.
So 6 up.
That will nuke another guy. We're gonna go ahead and do a grenade from the Guardians. They're just gonna grenade the Dreadnought. Or the Hellbrute, sorry. He has 5 wounds left. Let's see if we can try and knock him out. We take 4 damage off the Dreadnought. He has one wound remaining.
left.
Now we're gonna do the Guardians. So, Guardians, I'm gonna do the Bright Lance into the Dreadnought, and then all of the other guns with the Eldritch Storm is gonna go into the Noise Marines. Bright Lance first, because I wanna use my rerolls on here if I have to. One miss. Does it hit it with a reroll? It does. Does it wound on a 3? No, with an elf reroll. No? Okay, good talk. The Hellbrute's like, I'm still alive. Eldritch Storm, one shot. Hitting on 3s for the Eldritch Storm misses. 10 Guardians shooting on 3s. I've already used all my rerolls here and I don't have any, I'm not using any stratagems or anything. That's a decent amount of hits, that's 15 hits. Not bad. Wounding on 4s into the Noise Marines. And no rerolls here, and no Blade Storm, no nothing. So that'd be 8 saves at AP1. There are 6 wounds remaining. Will they cut them down with shuriken fire?
Probably.
1, 2, oh, one's left with 1 wound. Nice. So my Wraith Knight's gonna shoot. I'm gonna do 1 gun into him, 1 gun into him. Let's just, no, 1 gun in, sorry, into the Noise Marines that he's in combat with. So 1 gun into him. He hits on 4s. I'm gonna use my reroll here. Okay. And then wounds on 3s. That's definitely not flat. So 2 at AP1 onto that last Noise Marine. He does go down. Then 3 into Lucius's squad. Ooh, nice. Sustained. Awesome. 3s. 2 at AP1 into Lucius's squad. And 1 also goes down as well. So we're going to go ahead and do the Night Spinner. It's going to shoot into the Demonettes to try and slow it down. D6 plus 3 blast. So 4 plus 1. 5 shots. All hits. And 2s. That's 1 dev wound and 4 saves. 4 saves on 5s. Oh, so 5 of them die with the dev wound. Although the dev wound technically happens at the end because I still have to do. So 4 die and you still have a dev wound.
1, 2,
3, 4, and then I still have because I still have my gun. So the little gun shoots, and then the dev wound. Because if the little gun kills, I guess the little gun can only kill. Oh, you have to kill 1 more. How many do you take? 3.
I took 3. Yeah.
Okay, so 1 more goes down. And I have my shuriken catapult. 3s, 2 hits, 3s with rerolls. So 2 more armor saves. This is important. Or 2 more saves.
I will
5 ups.
take them on Slaanesh.
You cannot.
Oh, I cannot?
No. He's an attached
I'm big
leader.
brain. I can't read.
So both of them die, which then means the dev wound for 2 damage goes on Celesk. And Celesk is now wounded. 7 wounds left on Celesk, which does mean that my D-Cannon is going to try and take a crack at the basically a Demon Prince. It's like essentially a Demon Prince.
It is a Demon Prince.
1 shot. Does it hit? It doesn't. Eldar reroll.
That's 3 ones in a row.
No! I was gonna just dev wound him to death, but no, he just had to stay alive. Well, well, well. I'm gonna do the Rangers. They are going to shoot into Celesk. Yep, so 3s to hit with an elf reroll, and 5s to wound. Ooh, nothing with an elf reroll. That's 1 invulnerable save for Celesk. That's 2 damage, bringing you down to 5 remaining. That's all I have for shooting. Very intense little shooting phase and everything happening there. Very nice. So let's go into some charges. The Guardians are going to charge into that Dreadnought. Or Hellbrute. Oh, wow, they're eager. Wow, look at that. They got really excited to fight a Dreadnought. So I made sure that some of them could not base by surrounding the Dreadnought and then moved up close to the objective. Okay, other charges. We're going to go ahead and do this. Warwalker is going to charge into this Raptor. 4 inches. So he's just within there. Moves up. Ah, get him. Get him. Nice. The Fire Dragons are going to jump in too. Why not? They move a little bit faster though. So they're going to get aggressive and surround him essentially. And see if they can do some damage. The Night Spinner's charging Celesk. 7. So I'm going to spin for free and just kind of base you over here somewhere. And then the Falcon's gonna charge you. Oh, 11. I'm gonna spin for free. Yeah. I'm just gonna go and base you over there. All right, very cool. So there's nothing I can do here except for Lucius. He fights first, so he gets to go first. Before that happens though, I'm spending my 1 command point, and I am tank shocking Celesk with one of these 2 tanks. It would be the Falcon, I think, because just in case, because I want the Night Spinner to be there. 9 rolls for tank shot. Let's go! Ah! only 2. Celesca's down to 3 wounds remaining. Good job, little falcon. You got this. Lucius the Eternal. Are you ready? Is he ready, Austin?
No, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Dark Pact?
Dark Pact for lethals.
That makes sense.
Goes off.
Yep. So you are going to be using Deathless Cruelty, which will give you +1 AP because I'm under half strength.
Yeah.
Lucius the Eternal. Striking, true, striking strong.
8 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Oh, 3
Three
lethals
lethal.
already. Very nice.
And then 6s.
Yep.
Strength 5. So that's 1 more.
So 4 of them. So AP2 goes to 3 for, I'm going to do 3 at a time. I'm going to hold one back for a Fate dice. I do have my Scatter Shield, so 4 ups. And 4 ups. He takes 1 more damage, down to 3 wounds remaining with the -1 damage, really making Lucius's sword not hit as hard. He says as it's just stomping through all your lives. And then you've got 3 little guys, 3 of them fighting back. So the Accursed Weapon.
So 4 attacks hitting on 3s.
Nice. 6 to wound. Oh, very nice.
-3, so it's at your invul now.
Yep, so I will 100% roll 2 of these. Oh, he takes 2 damage, he has 1 wound remaining. It's up to the 2 chainswords. Can they do it?
So
4 attacks each.
hitting on 3s. 2
That's
6s.
2 lethals, no. Lethal Pact really coming in handy at this point.
And Kia Slaanesh.
Just 2. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and just spend a 4 to just get rid of 1. So I only have to take 1 armor save.
This one's still a -2 though.
What's sorry?
It's -1 plus the extra minus, so -2.
Actually, I will do it the other way around. I have to roll it first, and then if I pass it, then I auto-pass the other one. So it's still -2, so 4s.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, old pal, you ready? Oh, it dies! You finally got him!
Bye, you annoying thing.
Let's see if he deadly demises. Deadly demise, D6. Are you ready?
No, but
Let's go! Yes! Yes! It
Yeah.
explodes! Go! Deadly demise! Just to add insult to injury, he's pressing the nuke button. So let's go ahead and damage Lucius's unit for 2, so 1 of them dies as he puts the chainsword, cuts the Wraith Knight down, and the Land Raider takes 2. And the Land Raider is going to die. Does the Land Raider explode as well?
No.
No, it does not. That is a tame Land Raider. But you did get your Bring It Down finally. And with that, that goes away. Ah, sad face. Well, Lucius, good job. You and your squad killed the mighty Wraith Knight, but at what expense? So with that, we're going to go into this mess. Go, Farsi, with a Singing Spear. He hits twice. Nicely done, old man. It's T9 with 0 AP, and no dev wounds or nothing. So I'm going to use a 6. I'm going to use a 4, actually. But auto wounds for 1. Does the other one wound? No. 1 armor save.
So 2 up armor save.
Yep, that's right. Oh, that's a 1. He just...
Dead anywhere.
Does he explode?
I should probably check that.
You just roll it. Roll it, see if it matters. No, it doesn't. So we'd have to check. I think it might be Deadly Demise 1. Maybe not. Okay, good job, Farseer. That's you get a little medal for that one. And now moving on to the next one over here. Wraithbone Hull from the Night Spinner. 4s to hit with an elf reroll. And then 4s to wound with an elf reroll. 1 invulnerable save on Celeste.
We're up.
Or 1 save. Fine. Exact same profile for the Falcon. 4s with elf. And 4s with elf. Nothing. Okay, good talk. And then on this side, yeah, I got a couple of different things going on over here. My feet, my Warwalker feet first. 3s to hit, 3 attacks. Elf, and then strength 5, so 3s to wound. And elf, 1 armor save with no AP.
So 3 up.
Yeah, he's fine. And then 5 sets of close combat weapons on 3s with an elf reroll. And and there we go. And 5s to wound because only strength. Ooh, wow! Holy moly! What is going on? Reroll for elf. So 5 saves. Good job. 5 regular armor saves, no AP.
That is still alive.
Just did 1 wound. Dark Pacting! That's your thing now.
Yeah, that's my thing. Dark Pact Oper. Sustained.
And he's fine.
Yeah,
he
he's
loves
fine.
it.
6 up.
Leadership 6. What's he attacking?
The
Fire dragons?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
A curse weapon. I can speak, I swear. Hitting on 3s. Ooh, that's
Nice.
sustained.
Wounding on 3s.
3s.
3 of them go through. Are they 1 damage?
They are -2, 1 damage.
Okay, so I'll put on the Exarch first. And the Exarch goes down. And then I'll do 1 more and another. And 1 more goes down. So 1 in the Exarch. So I have to take some battle shock tests. So they're battle shocked, and the Warwalker is all not battle shocked. Well, they're battle shocked, so that's going to be annoying. But that's okay. Celeste time. Who are you going to fight here?
That one. I
Nice.
don't know.
The Falcon.
Yeah. So, like I said, swing into there. The axe hitting on 3s.
Ooh.
That'd be everything but 1.
Nice.
And then shrink 7.
So 5s to wound. He's on toughness 9.
That's nothing.
Nothing. Then the whip.
2s.
Ooh.
And then-
If you only had Dark Pacts.
If only. 6s.
-1, so 4s. Nope. The Falcon does not care. And that is the end of the turn. Wow, what a bloodbath with a giant Wraith Knight explosion and Lucius being like, and then killing a Hellbrute with a little AP 0, strength 3
Whack in the head.
whack in the head. And then Celeste surviving this turn and still living, ready to go and cause some havoc. While on this side, 1 Raptor causing some disruption to the Elf army. So let's go to the scoreboard. You got 4 points for Bring It Down, because that is still active even during my turn. So that will give you a full 12 points there. I start to recover assets, and I do get Extend Battle Lines. So I will get a 5 points there, bring them up to 20, keeping the score, at least for secondaries, relatively close. And with that, we move on to your turn number 3, where we each get a command point.
Drawing Establish Locus and Mark for Death here. Mark for Death could be interesting, but Establish Locus is a bit hard because Sky has me locked down here.
Well, it's going to be very simple. Mark for Death, I'm going to mark my Ortarch.
Okay.
I'm going to mark the D cannon. And I'm going to mark this unit of Striking Scorpions. Way in the back. They're just going to hide really far away. That's what they're going to be, yeah. And then as for Established Locus, you only really have maybe 1 unit that could potentially get within 6. So that might just end up being a command point at the end of your turn. You have a few units left for the, you have a Battle Shock test over there and a Battle Shock test over here as well. And a Battle Shock test on that Raptor. Lucius. Does he keep them in line? He does. Is Celeste shaken? Shocked? No.
Fine.
Absolutely fine with 2 6s. And this Raptor
He is fine.
is also okay. Nice. Lucius moved up. So I, of course, I'm going to Overwatch. Well, my Farseer and his squad are. All the Shuriken catapults, or, yep. I've got lots of them. Nothing there from the first volley. Second volley. Ooh, 1 hit. Nice. I'm not going to use my reroll here. 1 save at -1.
So 4 up.
Ooh, 1 wound. Nice. And then we'll do Eldritch Storm. That is 2 hits, or 2 shots. Nope, I'm not going to use my reroll there. I'm actually going to use my reroll there, because I'm going to try and kill 1 guy. Nope. And then we're going to do the Bright Lance. Does it hit? Oh, it does! Nice! Does it wound? It does. AP 3.
So 6 up.
On the 1 guy. Oh! Boss mode! Very nice.
We'll flex it with the sword.
Very nice. End of the movement phase. Celeste stayed still, and the Trader Guardsmen are coming up to help as well. Lucius, though, ready to just go and cut down a Farseer and friends. That's really cool. And then the other unit of Noise Marines has moved up the flank, or starting to move up the flank. One of the reasons I moved this back is so that the charge would be longer, just to at least force, try and hold some primary before I have to kill a whole other unit of Noise Marines. So, shooting.
Starting here. I don't think they have anything. Oh, wait, no, they can shoot them.
They can also shoot that too, because it's in combat.
Oh, vehicle, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so doing a Dark Pact for lethal hits.
Nice. They boss it. Are they shooting everything into?
Yep.
Okay.
So, D6 shots for the Doom Siren. Strength 6, wounding on...
6s. 1. 4 up involt is fine. We got a few shots last turn, but they killed what they needed to kill.
So hitting on 4s, I believe. 6s.
With a couple of lethals. 1. 6s to wound. 1
So
save.
just the lethal.
And he's fine. We forgot our hazardous for
yeah.
last turn. She's fine.
Okay. So,
Into the Falcon?
yeah, into the one that I
Are you
attacked
supercharging
last turn.
it?
Yep, already.
Nice. Oh, 10 of them.
shots.
Very nice.
The strength 6, dev wounds though. That is 3.
3 dev wounds. Down to 9 wounds left. The Flamer really doing some damage to that Falcon. Nasty. Hazardous, does she just kill
I
herself?
remember this time.
Nope,
Nope.
she does not. You're living on the edge, Olsen. Just on the edge.
I mean, Dark Pacts. like,
Hazardous stuff.
Why
Sure.
not at this point?
Why not? We got a plasma gun. 2 shots at rapid fire from
Okay.
the Traitor Legionnaires.
Might as well overcharge, hitting on 4.
Are you going to? Is that your
Or
Dark Pact?
5s.
So that's your Dark Pact. They
yeah,
pass.
that'd
And now 4s to hit. Okay, and
Nope.
now the grenade launcher.
be the crack.
Ooh, is that did you go for sustain there? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So 2 hits and on 4s to wound. Nope. Then the sniper rifle.
Hitting on. I moved, so hitting on. Not that.
Nope. Hazardous for the plasma.
No.
Hitting on 5s because I'm in combat. Ooh, a couple of. Oh, that's not bad actually. That's a very good shot. Wounding on 6s. 1. Armor save. Takes another damage down to 8 wounds remaining. Falcon taking some damage. Lucius and friends, 2 Doom Sirens. Into the poor guardians.
Dark Pact. Why
Oh,
not?
Dark Pact. Oh, I love it.
Sustained.
He's fine.
Alright, now time for the Doom Sirens.
Yep.
2d6. That's 6
6
together.
hits. 6 is normally 2s, but I am fortunate, so 3s with a -1.
That helped you a
Oh, that
lot.
actually helped them. It's AP -1 and 1 damage each. I'm going to put it on the weapon platform. And he takes 1 damage, has 1 wound remaining. Excellent. And 1 little pistol.
Bull pistol.
That's
Hang on.
1 hit. Needs a 4 to wound me, though.
That
Does
one.
not. Okay, good job. It's charging time.
So Lucius into them.
Yep. Oh, look, they
Oh,
make
wow,
it.
yeah,
Congratulations.
surprise.
Well done. Okay. Are the guardsmen jumping in?
Yeah, Bernie's. Might as
Nicely
well.
done. Trying to come help.
No.
Ooh, that's
They
not
trip.
going to make it. And unless you want to spend your CP for that.
No.
Cool. And over here, 1 long bomb charge. That's
No.
not enough on a 4. And no CP reroll. So we just go to Lucius. Lucius and friends get to fight. He has precision on all his attacks, which is kind of nasty. Okay, so over here we've got 1 battle shock test. They rolled a 9, even with a -2. Completely fine. Okay, Lucius, you ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, Dark Pact time.
Oh, I love it.
Sustained.
Living dangerously again.
Off on 7.
Nice. Simply Lucius, 8 attacks. Hitting on 2s.
2s. No.
No sustain,
There,
but
that's
1. Okay. Rank 5 with -1 to be wounded.
So.
So 4s.
Fours.
Oh, that's
It's like
not
I didn't
bad.
need to do anything.
Ouch. Putting any on the Farseer.
I will. How many wounds does it have for?
I think the Farseer has 4 wounds in total, with a 4 up invul.
I'll put 3 into the farce here.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do the Farseer first. I might as well. If I can keep the Farseer alive, that would be kind of good. So 4 ups to the Farseer. He's okay.
Fail, please. Thank
He
you.
fails 1, so that's 2 damage, and I am going to use this 5 to just keep him alive. So he's alive with 2 wounds left. And then 4 in the unit with AP2 is 6s. So 4 go down, so that's 1 wound here, 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Just like that. The accursed weapon, 4 attacks.
Attacks. 3s.
Ooh,
Yay.
2 sustained. Now, it's crazy how like 2 Marines can just like
Destroy
murder
yeah.
entire armies sometimes.
Strength
It's awesome,
5.
I love it.
So it'll be 3s to 4s.
Yep. So 2, 3 at AP 2.
2.
So 6s. Whoa, 2 more go down. 1 and 2. We'll kill this one instead. And the chainsword, just one chainsword here.
On 3s.
And on 4s. Oh, only one more. Okay, good. This is only AP 1, so fine there. Would you like to pile in to fight my guardians?
Yeah.
So that's a yes. Come on in.
Fight me.
Fight me, he says. Okay, fine. I will. I will try my best. If I get to pick the next fight, I'm going to pick this fight over here. And my fire dragons are going to fight. 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. With a reroll. Wow, apparently they're like the angriest fire dragons I've ever... Oh, well, maybe not. Sorry, I spoke too soon.
There we go.
I spoke too soon. And the raptor's going to go.
Lethal hits. Let's go.
Oh, a Dark Pact. He just
dead.
kills himself. He's like, ah,
You have to
dead.
commit to the bit.
That's right. That means that I can fight over here. So I'm going to do the Falcon first. 4s with Elf and 4s with, ooh, 2 saves, please, on Celeste.
4 up.
Who only has 3 wounds left. Only has 1 wound left after that 2 failed. Everything into the Falcon.
On 3s for the axe first. And then wounding on 5s.
Nothing.
Nothing.
And
The whip.
the whip.
2s.
It's such a cool whip.
Cool whip. Nothing
there. Gets to fight you. Oh, Eldar. Oh, he only has 1 wound left. Oh no, didn't do it. Didn't do it. I was hoping that Celeste would have to jump up.
Honest? Yeah, I was hoping that too, because I think that would take me out of combat, I think.
It would, but then I'd be free and stuff. It's actually good that she survived with 1 wound, in my opinion. But with that, let's go to the Farseer. Now, I move 7 inches, which is great, because it means I can get outside of 6 inches when I fall back, which will allow me to not get charged again by you, which is important.
Wait, you don't want to get charged?
Nope, don't want to. Don't want to do that whatsoever. Making sure I got lots of OC on there. But they are gonna have to take some Battleshock tests though. Go Gadget Farseer, the Hellbrute Slayer. Hellbrute Slayer. Oh, well, fine.
He used up all his energy.
Reroll there, and did it wound? No, reroll here. Yeah, 1 save, come on, kill 1 guy. Do it. No, sad. There are 4 guys left alive. Okay, hit on 3s, wound on 5s. Yeah, 2 saves, take that. Yes!
Apparently very bad.
Yeah, good job. Well done, little lads, well done. That's not bad, actually. And there you have it, end of the turn. Let's go to the scoreboard. So I will successfully recover my assets for 3 points. So that'll bring me up to 23, right here, nice. And that's it. Then on your turn, you did not do either of them. Would you like to get rid of any or any of them? So getting rid of both of them, that does give you a CP, so you go up to 2 CP. And these have been discarded. But with that, it is the end of the 3rd battle round. Would you like to secret mission?
I should, and I shall.
You shall!
I
Okay.
should and shall.
Secret mission it is! I don't know what it is. You won't know either if you're at home, but we'll find out. It's either table me, which I'm probably not gonna happen, either kill all my battle line, and then have one of your battle lines within my deployment zone, which is either them or them. And or hold 3 objectives in no man's land, which you cannot do in this mission because the objectives are going to disappear. Or have your warlord control my home objective by the end of the game, which is Lucius, so he could actually do something else. So there are 2 possibilities, I feel, but we'll find out which one Austin picks at the end of the game. So with that, it is battle round number 4. I go up 2 CP still because I got my Autarch. You go up to 3. And I get secure no man's land and engage on all fronts. Shouldn't be too bad considering I'm pretty much all over the board. And now that objectives are starting to disappear, it should be a little easier to get points. The objective in the middle has disappeared and is no more. It is gone. It is gone. It is pining for the fjords. It is pushing up the daisies. I guess I have Battleshock test though. So Battleshock on my Autarch. He is fine. I guess I need to take a Battleshock test because of them. But you're not Heretic Astartes there, so I don't get... Oh no, you are Heretic Astartes. So he's fine with a 7. My fire dragons are within 12 of them, so therefore, battle shock for them, they're okay too. And the last one is this one over here, so I'm going to spend my once per game to automatically pass morale.
How dare you, sir?
Because that does help me get some primary points, because I will get 8 points for that primary. I will get 8 points for that one. That's 16 primary points, bringing up to 31. So 31 primary there. So I should be on my way to scoring a decent amount of primary. And because I hold that objective, I get a 5 as a fate dice. Nice, good job. And now we're gonna do movements. I'll come back. Essentially, my Warwalker is more than likely gonna start running up that way to go and attack them. The Striking Scorpion is going to move around. I'm going to basically try and kill Celeste because she has to bounce back up at the end and then potentially tank shock her again and just tie her up again. Just what I'm going to do what I can and then try and kill those guardsmen as well. I didn't put my Swooping Hawks in uppy downy, but that should be okay. Forgot to do Fortune over here, and it does, so it goes off on the Guardians again. Okay, so I'm for the forward back. You cannot use a really cool stratagem, which allows you to essentially charge me if you're close by and I have fallen back. But you are going to Overwatch me with 2 Doom Sirens. Nice.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
So that's 2.
2 hits. Well.
Strength 6. So the thing carries over. So wounded on 4s?
No, they put that back up at the start of the turn.
Okay, so 3s now.
3s to wound. Strength, no, 4s, yeah, 4s, because that's a little red counter.
Yeah.
AP, whatever it is.
-1.
Kill one more guy. Ah, sad. So you go down to 2. So they moved back. He moved up before all that happened. I advanced my Swooping Hawks up. The D cannon stayed back here. The Rangers stayed put to get heavy on their guns. They advanced up to basically hold the objective that remains. The Fire Dragons have moved up to start putting pressure on the Noise Marines, but with that, let's go into the shooting phase. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do some shooting. The Falcon is going to shoot Pulse Laser and Bright Lance into these guys. Actually, I'm going to do the Fire Dragons first. 3 Fire Dragons into this unit. 3 hits. 2s, 3. They're over, so D6 damage each. First one, second one, because they're AP 4. Third one, so 3 of them will just go down. All right, then we're going to go ahead and do this unit of... they're going to shoot into these guys. Yeah, might as well. So I've got 5. They did stay still, so they're on 2s now. And oh well, apparently they're a little rattled by the presence of Slaanesh. Yeah, nothing. 1 reroll, 1 at AP 1. Into them. Yeah.
So 4 of them.
Oh, that's another dead guy. That's a 1. 2 damage each on these Rangers.
Cute.
I did not know they were 2 damage. That is scary. Warwalker's gonna Bright Lance them. So 1 hit, Aeldar, 2 wounds. So 2 at 6 ups.
No.
2 more go down. So the Falcon's going to shoot his little gun into Celeste and everything else into these 3 guys. So we're going to do the Bright Lance first. It hits. It does not wound. I'm using my Elf reroll. So 1 at AP 3. Does he live? No. Minimum 3 damage goes down. Pulse Laser. Reroll using my... Did I use my reroll? It doesn't matter. 1 at AP, I think 1 on the Pulse Laser.
No.
That's 3 damage there. Okay, good talk. Okay, and then we got 2 little guns. Twin Catapult into Celeste. 1 hit. Does it wound? It doesn't. Twin Link though. It does not. Now we're going to go ahead and do... what else do I have? Everything on this side is kind of shot. This hasn't, that hasn't, and they have. Oh, that's right. They're going to shoot into Celeste. Might as well. Toughness 5, so I need 5s to wound you anyway with everything. Toughness 6. So they're all the same. 4 shots per Hawk. So that's 1. Take 2 saves so far, which are just lethals. And they're hitting on 4s anyway. Ooh, she will go down unless you CP it.
I have 2, and I kind of need 2.
Okay, 1 CP to reroll.
No.
She goes down. She will, on a 2+, come back at the end of the phase. Okay, so with that, we got a couple of other things that have now opened up. So I'm going to go ahead and use my last CP here. I don't want to use my last CP, actually. I'm going to go ahead and do... I really want to kill Lucius. Lucius is so annoying. He's just angry. I don't like him very much. So I'm going to go ahead and do this thing. It's going to shoot into Lucius's squad. So we're going to do how many shots? 1 shot. Nice. Does it hit? Aeldari reroll. It hits. It doesn't wound. Aeldari reroll again. It's dev wounds. It just kills the guy that's wounded. Dead. Lucius has 5 wounds, so I'm going to shoot my Melt-A-Gun from my Autarch. Does it hit? It does. Does it wound? It does. 1 invulnerable save.
4 up.
Oh, he lived. Very nice. And then we got the Night Spinner, shooting everything at Lucius except for the little gun, which is going to shoot at some guardsmen. So into the guardsmen, I'm just not going to reroll here. 1 at AP 1.
And I don't have cover. So.
Just 1 guy goes down. Into Lucius the Eternal. That's 9 shots. Hitting on 3s. With an elf reroll, because I will use that here. And then wounding on 3s. 6s are devs. So I'm just going to fish for 6s. That is 6 devastating wounds on Lucius. And I believe he only has 5 wounds. Unless he has a feeling of pain. He is dead.
No.
And because of the armor of Shrieking Souls, I need to take a leadership test. And I fail it. So I'm going to be taking D6 mortal wounds. You can go ahead and roll it. That is your super armor. I take 4 mortal wounds on my Night Spinner, but Lucius does die. Now, if I would have killed him with him, actually, oh, that's gross. That is gross. I love it. 8 wounds remaining here. Very nicely done, Night Spinner. Good job. End of the shooting phase on a 2+. Celeste gets set back up with full wounds. Yes, full wounds. Whoop. Good job, Celeste. Nicely done. So I'm going to go ahead and charge. Let's charge the Night Spinner into Celeste. Hooray! Let's just tie her up as best we can. And then this Falcon's going to tie up those guardsmen. Hooray! Let's go. And we've got 1 little Warwalker charging into...
The 1 Noise Marine.
1 Noise Marine. That's a 7. So jump in. When that happens, I'm going to tank shock that Legionnaire with my toughness 7 and do 1 damage. Wow.
He's alive.
He's alive. Those some attacks. My little stompy feet on 3s, elf, and on 3s with elf again. 3 armor saves on. If you fail 1, that tank shock was actually worth its weight in gold. No. Didn't fail any. Oh, fine. Do you want to go ahead and just attack them?
Yep. Somebody grab it.
Are you dark pacting?
You know what? Let's go.
Hooray! How many dark packs does he have? Oh, he's fine. Lethal or sustained?
Yeah. It has to be lethal.
A cursed weapon.
Hitting on 3s. I saw 6s. I got excited, but
yep. 2 hits.
And 5, 6s. We'll figure it out later.
Sure. He's fine with a 4 bimble. Night Spinner to Celeste. 3 attacks on 4s. Oh yeah, and then a 4s again with elf. 1 save on Celeste. Starting that whole process again. 8 wounds remaining, and then the Falcon into little Trader Guardsman. Nope. Yep. 1 save, no AP. Needing 2s to wound there. Do I crush 1?
Yep.
I do. Nice. Good job.
Beep, beep.
And Celeste gets to fight, and Guardsmen get to fight. Celeste time.
Axe first.
Axe time.
3s.
5
now
wound?
wounding on higher than that. No.
Nothing. For like the 4th time in a row. Now it's whip time. Let's go, Celeste.
2s and now 6s.
Nice.
No.
Nothing. Okay. And then the Guardsmen get to fight too. Okay, Guardsmen. All of your attacks.
Dark pack.
Oh, nice.
Lethal.
I love it.
Fail.
Oh, D3 go down to the gods.
2.
2. Okay, so that's 5 attacks back. 5 attacks on 4s with lethals.
4s.
1 lethal and 1 wound roll. Nice.
No.
1. Save? Yes, saved. And with that, let's go to the scoreboard. Oh no, yes, let's go to the scoreboard. So I only get a mini secure no man's land for 1 objective that I hold in no man's land, and I do get a full engage on all fronts. So I get 4 plus 2, that's 6 points, me up to 29 on the secondaries as we move into turn number 4. Of course, I will go up a CP, you will go up a CP. And and drawing your cards.
All right, drawing Overwhelming Force here and Area Denial.
Amazing. Okay, so Overwhelming Force means kill stuff on objectives, which just happens to be these 2 units here. And Area Denial means kill Night Spinner to get some points. Sounds doable. If you roll some 5s to wound, it actually might happen.
Maybe.
Maybe. So with that, though, we're going to play out this turn. I think we're going to call it after this, just to see if you can do some points. But so far, the elves have really dominated this game. Battle Shock on them.
They are 7, so they fail.
They're Battle Shocked, and Battle Shocked on this guy. That is a 9.
They're
He's fine.
passed.
So you're going to Relentless Terror him.
You're gonna fall
This allows
back
him to fall back
and then charge after.
and then charge. Well, I think I'm just going to murder him. So I'm going to Overwatch. I'm going to Overwatch him with the CP. I'm going to use a 6 to hit with one of the Meltaguns with my Fate dice. And then I'm just going to roll. I'm going to roll to wound, and he dies.
Yeah, I already had one wound.
He dies. He's gone. I don't want you charging me on my objective. Go away. No Overwhelming Force for you. Just, no. That's my time. This is my objective. Mine. You're going to shoot the Night Spinner with your Flamer.
Of course.
Is that Snake Eyes? Oh, no.
Yes.
You do have one more
Again.
CP. You could re-roll the number of shots.
I mean, might as well, honestly,
Yeah.
at this point. There we go.
There you go.
What is this?
What? It's like one end of the spectrum to the other. This is wild. Wounding on 6s to devs.
One down.
1 dev wound. I'm down to 7 wounds remaining. 1 wound closer to killing me.
Vault members, don't forget we got more 40k at the links down below. If you're, well, a Vault member or a paid YouTube member, it will be me, Josh, playing my Custodes by request, taking on Austin and the Emperor's Children. Check that game out at the links below.
I'm gonna go first. I'm fighting these little guardsmen. Die, guardsmen. Eldar. No, nothing. Okay. Celeste.
Can they use their axe properly?
Let's see if they can do it. We've got
Sorries.
nice. Oh, hit a couple of times. And 5s. Oh, 2 of them. What's the damage on these?
3 AP.
I've been dodging a lot of damage. 5 ups. These 3 damage. Down to 4 remaining. That is crazy that you haven't wounded a single time with that thing.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like a thunder hammer. You're like,
I
nope.
have been waiting on the edge of my seat. The whip. 2s.
Sure. And 6s.
So 1 at -1.
I will not die. So I'm down at 3 wounds remaining. Go, Night Spinner! And I think we're gonna call the game there, folks. Austin, awkward left-handed handshake. Thanks for the game.
Thanks for the game.
That was
as well.
really that was a bloodbath and a half. It was
game.
It was a massacre. Actually, to be honest, I feel because I'm like, if you had tools left, it would actually been a little closer. But the fact that Wraith Knight
Just was like, no.
lived
Yeah.
and then literally walked in and then exploded and killed like, your Land Raider and everything. Oh, it was. I think that was like the key part of that game was like that guy just running in, not taking any damage early, so that your mortal wound play didn't pay off. But let us know what you thought down below. Of course, this was actually GW layout number 5. I don't know if you noticed that we're using a GW layout, but it's using some really cool game mat terrain, basically. GameMat.eu. So, yeah, other than that, it was neat. Make sure you check out all the other videos. Head out to the Vault if you want more content. And Austin, thanks for traveling. I know you get on a plane tomorrow and head back home. And all you're going to remember is the tears. No, I'm just kidding. The tears. The tears of...
It's the day after.
The day after. Oh, tomorrow. Okay, I get it. Today's just the haze of what happened. But that objective would go away, basically.
Yeah.
And then that one remains to get 15 points at the end of the game. So it's interesting. Very interesting dynamic for this matchup. Do you feel like you would have taken any different units in your list in retrospect?
In retrospect, right now, tactically it was pretty decent. The only thing was the stupid knight that would not die. So, I mean, maybe something that would easily take the knight, but...
Well, you kind of had the tools, like, you know what I mean? Like, Yeah, if anything, that you picking lethals on that first volley and then like having all the last cannons and then nothing happened. You know what I mean? Like it was like zero things happened. And then doing the double tank shock was perfect. There was one more way you could do more mortal wounds, which is if they would have gotten out and then grenaded, which would have been really good, in my opinion. I think doing like tank shock, grenades, and then your Demon Prince charge would have probably, because they left it at 9. You know, and if maybe 1 or 2 last cannons go through, like you drop it in a single turn. And this is a very different game after that.
Yeah.
Well, with that, folks, thanks for hanging out. I've been Scary. This has been Austin. And don't forget, everyone.
Happy Wargaming.
Happy Wargaming. Bye, everyone.